girls, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Rachel. I decided to switch it up. I don't know, I wasn't feeling Doom. So now I'm just trying to eat my food, give people a chance to rejoin, and rock and roll. But how's you guys' day going? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. So yeah, just give me a few minutes here to finish my food and we'll be good to go. Getting some food? Nice, nice. What is the deadline? The deadline is end of August, but I don't think that's a problem. We'll be there before then. Honestly, we'll probably. I'm pushing off my grounded playthrough because of it. Yeah, only need 18, so if you guys know anybody, have them hit that button. Have them hit that button. Getting close. Getting really close. Have I ever had root beer float ice cream? Do you mean like just a root beer float or like root beer float flavored ice cream? Because it seems kind of like counterproductive, or like the same thing. Like I've had root beer mixed with like vanilla ice cream creating a root beer float. Like if that's what you mean. It is root beer float flavored ice cream. That's interesting. While I was watching viewer count, it was at 1 and it moved up and went straight to 4. Yeah, it normally happens because I rebooted the stream, so like it normally jumps as the stream goes. So yeah, I'll play a little bit here and I'll kind of munch up my food for it, and I'll take my plate up and whatnot. All right. So we're gonna be back in this till either we hit the Terraria goal or Halo comes out, whatever is first. I don't think I have any other plans. I don't know, I might go back to Doom at some point. I just was not feeling Doom at this exact moment in time, so. All right. So. I need to do a lot of things. Speak to the halfway home in Graymore. All right, let's go to Graymore. Now I'll have to see if I remember how to play.
Ada!
Yeah. No, it's kind of one of those things where I'm really looking forward to. We're so close to the goal. Like I almost feel lost because I don't want to get invested into anything. But I also want to make sure I meet the goal before I start it. Because that was the goal's intent. You know what I mean? So...
Oh boy, yeah.
Oi, sister! I sat here all bent and bedraggled, but you look fresh as when you hatched. How do you fare so well in this drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you got a secret you could share. None of that would offer easy aid, good bug. Whatever luck or savvy brought you this far, may continue on your journey. Barkeep, I have seen your request on the Belltown's wish well. What assist are you seeking? Ah, perfect. You were able to sort that and make short work of a task. The problem is those blasted crawls atop here. My roof is fast becoming their cozy nest. Oh, I don't feel pressured to play it. I just, like, I want to play it is the thing. Because, like, who knows? I may not like it. I might play it for a few streams and not like it. We don't know. I might love it. That's what we're going to find out. It's just, I have a lot of plans and playthroughs I want to do. And I just, like, I don't know. I get what you're saying. Like, I could if it just all depends on what happens. Like, it's just mixed emotions because I don't know when it'll happen, and I don't want to be in the middle of a playthrough because I do want to play it for me and play it for the community when it's earned. And I would hate for me to be in a playthrough and feel like, oh yeah guys, I made my goal, thank you so much, but I'm not going to play that game for months. There's just something about that as a creator and being grateful for all the support that has been shown for that playthrough specifically. People who've subscribed specifically to the shorts to help go towards that goal. I feel bad not playing it some.
Buenera.
Osono abade. Besahu.
All right. I also have like there are a couple playthroughs that I really want to play, and I just plan on having that out of the way first. There we go. How many of these do I need? 25. No, I always play whatever game I want, but I want to play that. I'm just trying to reach the goal and get it on the list. Because I guess my big thing is I want it out of the way before like Witcher 3. Because here's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. My brain's just going a million miles an hour. I'm just excited, and I've been pushing for partner for so long that I'm excited to hit the goal and play the goal. And I'm at a good spot. Like if we hit the goal within the next 3-4 weeks, it's a perfect timing for it. What is every game you plan on playing on in the next year, including unreleased games? So, let's see. I want to play the Halo remake that comes out later this month. I want to play Grounded 2 Early Access. That's like my big one. I think this game's supposed to get an update. Honestly, I want to do a full playthrough and an update. So even I feel like this playthrough, it's just a filler. I'm committed to it, but I'm not committed to it, which is kind of a challenge. I want to play the new Stardew Valley update whenever that drops, but we don't have a release window for it. My big 100%, if no one watched me, I'd still play it game is going to be the Witcher 3 DLC expansion that they're adding. Witcher 3 is my favorite game, and I want to play that for sure. I also am interested in doing Gears of War E-Day, or Gears E-Day. That's on my radar. I don't know, I had a bunch of lists. I almost gotta sit down and like remake a list. I've kind of forgotten some of the things I've had written off. The 100% is for sure gonna happen is Grounded 2 and then Witcher 3. Gears E-Day is probably gonna happen, and then Halo will happen. I have already purchased Halo, so that's a and then if we hit the goal, obviously Terraria. So I'm sitting here in a place of just excited to reach my goal. As I've been pushing for it for so long that I just haven't made exact plans for what I want to do because of that playthrough pending. Subnautica 2, as that game updates, I want to play Subnautica 2. I don't know. There's just a lot of things. I can't think of all the games that have come out. Hold on. Here. I had a list of games that have came out. Yeah, I think a lot of the things I was interested in doesn't necessarily have release dates, which is another thing. I have a game recommendation very similar to Hollow Knight. It's called 9 Souls. It's Sekiro and Hollow Knight had a kid. That does sound interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big Sekiro fan. Honestly, I would like to replay some Dark Souls games too. Let's see. Games I wrote down that I would consider: God of War, Gears E-Day, Halo. State of Decay sounds really good. Oh, Metro. The new Metro game is on my list. Some of this is going to come down to money, of course, right? It's one of the reasons monetization helps, because it helps me get the games that I want to play. Clockwork Revolution is next year. So, there's definitely some stuff on the radar. And then probably revisit some games. But yeah, no, Witcher 3, Grounded 2, Subnautica 2. The early accesses, and then the DLC. I'll do a full 100% run of Witcher 3. I'm gonna run my plate upstairs. I'll be right back. yeah, some games are so much money. They are. And I have just financial goals and stuff, and I just try and spend wisely. Like I can definitely get a few handful of games that I want. It's just been trying to do some other stuff with my money, and that's why, like, most of the games I've spent in the last year is from money I earned, but like my Twitch viewership has decreased drastically. And by the way, I want to make it very clear, I know I've been pushing for monetization on YouTube. Monetization is and will always be a optional thing on this channel. It does just help support the channel, because Silksong, Grounded, almost every game I played in the last year was money I saved and earned from the streams over time. And so I try and let that kick back in, and then I buy a game or two. Stalker 2. I might revisit Stalker 2 at some point. I really enjoyed Stalker 2. I kind of wouldn't mind going back to that one. I want to, you know, yeah. Because I've even done a lot of thinking about, I agree, games are too much money these days. Like, big corporations wonder why people are pirating games. Here's the thing. Consumers need to take, we as gamers need to take some ownership over what games cost now. We are to blame to a degree. We asked for bigger, better games. We asked for games like Witcher 3 and every Assassin's Creed game that's 100 hours. And like all of these giant games. These games cost a lot of money to make. And, right, it's this realistic, everyone says greedy. Like, these companies aren't making a killing, and they're going, these games are taking too long to make is the other problem. It takes them 5 years to get their money back. So some games longer. Like, the last Halo game to come out was in 2020, I think, or 2021. It's been 5 years and we haven't heard about the next Halo game. Like, we need better, quicker, high quality projects. These studios, they have so many people, right? That's what, look at like what Xbox is doing right now. They're cutting their sizes. Like, right, it's software made Doom the Dark Ages is a phenomenal game, loved it. DLC, great. They just cut the size of that team because they're like, a smaller team can make good games, and it's costing too much. It's costing too much. So, oh, no. I've been around businesses long enough, and I understand it from a business perspective. That I get it. I get where cost is coming from, and there is corporate greed. Don't get me wrong. But it is something that consumers aren't 100% right. Because I mean, if we don't, consumers want their cake and to eat it too, and it's like there's no give. Everyone wants higher pay, right? And then higher pay costs more money and for a company, and then it decreases profit margins. And you know, you got to figure, when companies invest millions to billions of dollars into a project, they're not going to be looking to make a couple $100. Like, they want to make some money so they can have a security blanket if the next project flops. But yeah, these products are taking too long to make. We've wanted games to get so big that now they are unrealistic to make. without driving the cost up. Like, the budget of these games are in the hundreds of millions. You got to think about how many copies they have to sell at regular price just to recoup break-even costs. It's sad when you see a game sell a few million. Then there's just so many games now. Like, look at how many games come out in like September. Like, some of those games are gonna fail. That's why Game Pass is like a thing. Sorry, I'm rambling. But you know, you look at like Game Pass, and like when that first came out, when it was like $10 a month and you got access to all of these games, Game Pass was great for the consumer. Unfortunately, guys, I hate to say it, it's killing studios because we're not buying the game. People put on Game Pass aren't buying the games, and it's not compensating enough to support all of those games on there and their kickbacks. That's why on stream I proposed a different format for Game Pass. Was anyone here for that one? Do you guys remember what I proposed? And if so, do you have any thoughts on that? And I can also go over it too. It's kind of nice. This is some of my favorite things is just chatting. Honestly, I know I'm not super focused on the game, but just talking with chat, love it. We have a lot of money. Let's go buy some stuff. Hold on. Before I die and lose it all. Hey, Joshua. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing to think about. Because I do think Game Pass needs to change and restructure. The Terrible Tyrant. Do I want to buy this now? Let's see what other options are at all these different vendors. What do we use our money on? Let's go to Deep Docks. Yeah. No, I would be curious what Xbox would think of my proposal for Game Pass. Also, I do not think the consumer would enjoy it. Like, I think it's a better deal for both sides in the long run because they could at least make the DLCs free. DLCs cost money to make, though. That's the thing, right, Rachel? Like, people want more content, but that content costs money to make. Now, I agree. There's certain things they should not add as DLC that should be part of a game. Like, you shouldn't add a feature that should have been in the game originally and then charge for it. But like, Witcher 3 is adding a new expansion. Don't they deserve to get earn money from that? They're making a whole new content in a new area. Do I want this? I kind of want this. Yeah, I want to buy that. That's just like a permanent thing, right? Yeah. But we're already buying the main game. Why should we spend more for extra content? It's already part of the game. But it's not part of the game. Now, some games do it poorly. So, let's go with this. Let's do Witcher 3, right? This is the great example of, for me. Witcher 3, great game. Love it. Heart of Stone was a 20-hour DLC. They added 20 hours of content to it. It's not like a small patch or an update. And I get sometimes you have to, but in that one, you could argue maybe it was in the same map. There wasn't as much added to it, that maybe it didn't need to be as expensive, or it's a smaller add-on. That's the same map. But if we go to when they did the Blood and Wine expansion, Blood and Wine was 30 hours. It's a whole new map, whole new area, new side quests added when all of that costs money to make. All of it costs money to make, which is why they sell editions of the game that include that stuff later, but it's pricing to adjust for it. I probably sound very like anti-consumer. I'm not. I honestly, like, I don't like the disc thing that Sony's doing. I get it, to be honest, because I buy all my games digitally now too. But so like but yeah, it's just I guess I've worked in business enough. I know the other side of it, and it's the side that consumers don't want to look at. Because the other way that companies make their money is through microtransactions, which people also don't like. But it depends on what they do for microtransactions. So, I don't know. Games are getting too expensive, and I want to know what the compromise is. Like I said, I would like to see smaller quality, like 20-hour projects, and not games that last 100 hours, and then get the price back down to like 60 bucks. But I've also always looked at the games that I play for value. I don't mind paying $70 for a game if I get 100 hours out of it. Like, name content medians where you can get 100 hours of content for, or when you can get basically $1 an hour for what you're spending your time on. Right? This game was what, 20 bucks? I played it 60 hours my first playthrough, and I'm replaying it again. The value's there. And the quality's there. So it's all comes down to a lot of different, there's a lot of different factors. Ooh, memory locket or tool pouch? I don't want this one. And this. So it's so tricky. I wished it was black and white, but it's not. People are gonna need able to buy it for them to make money. Yeah. Agreed. They need to buy it, but they also have to recoup their, yeah. And that's the hard part. That's the balance. What do they have to sell it at where they can realistically make their money back? Because so many there's so many games being made now. And like I said, the development time's so long that it's hard to recoup your money. Because I know one thing I would need to see, like, right, let's go to this Sony getting rid of physical games thing. I am okay with it if they can show that they are passing the savings along to the consumer, or that it's and that could be either A, that the games get cheaper, or it could mean that it's showing that it's stopping then another price hike. So if games were to stay the same and it's like, hey, yeah, it's not getting cheaper, but it's stopping us from raising it to $90 a game instead of $80, then if there's real proof showing that, it would make sense. But if they're doing it and there's no discount being done for the consumer, then that's corporate greed. I wonder what percentage of gamers buy physical discs, though. I haven't bought a physical disc in a long time. A couple years. And the ones I bought were like on Amazon used, or not used, but like they were on Amazon, like older titles that I bought for my PS5 when I bought it a couple years ago and I wanted to play it on PlayStation. I will say Stardew Valley is an example of he keeps adding updates and not charging for it.
Friend.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, I don't know. I agree. I agree. And that sucks. I don't know what the solution to that is, though. And consoles are like, the prices have gone up. Honestly, they're like almost $800 now. The next generation is probably going to be $1,000. If I had to guess. But AI is AI is the thing on that one. Do you know why games are so expensive though, for software wise? That's where they have to try and make their money. They lose money on consoles. It's getting more expensive for them to make the console, so they keep having to raise the prices. Normally it gets cheaper after time, but the chip shortage due to AI being and all the data centers being built, it's affecting. I wish I had an answer for the console thing, because it is bad. The same Xbox I'm playing on now that I bought new when it came out is currently $850, I think, and I paid $500 for it, and it's the same thing. And here's the thing, they're losing money on them. They lose money on every console sold. They cost more to make than they do to than they do to than they can sell them for. I remember when I was younger and I learned through someone I knew that worked in like an electronics store that TVs lose money when you buy them. Like if you buy like a $300 TV, it actually costs that store more than the $300 to get the TV in the store. There's no money on that stuff. There's money on the stuff you buy with TVs, and that's why. But TVs bring people in. But I was baffled when you learn like the different profit margins on everything, and people just think that everything is being, you know, everything you buy at a store, they're making money on, and it's like actually a lot of companies lose money on certain products. And then some have a high profit margin, but you don't sell many of them, so you need that money to carry through for a longer period of time. It's very interesting. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Rachel. It's getting too expensive, and it's gotta change. Because, I mean, the new CEO of Xbox even said gaming is getting unaffordable. Even I have to like budget my games. I quit doing Game Pass. Like, it's a thing. I wished I had an answer. I really do. Sometimes I wished I was inside working at like Microsoft or Xbox or PlayStation and seeing what they see and being objective, and then like looking at it from a consumer's point of view and be like, where can the compromise begin? And I think that's the thing. That's the compromise. I think here's my proposal as well. Again, I'm just a guy, right? I'm just a streamer on YouTube and Twitch, having a good old time giving my opinion on things I don't know enough about. What if instead of, because this is the one thing I've never understood, maybe it's time to ease the transition from digital to physical. Right, eventually we are going to, I mean, let's be honest, 2 generations ago they were trying to go digital. Like Xbox destroyed the Xbox One cycle because they threatened to go purely digital. You use AI, but it's bad for gamers. Yes, it is. AI is a great and terrible tool. But I think there's going to come a day where games are just going to be a digital only thing. It makes sense. Most people I know, they buy their games digital. Is reality. I think they need to, there's a step that I think was skipped in bridging the gap to transitioning people to a digital only marketplace. And it can start by this. And this is, in my opinion, very simple. Because it costs money to build a disc, upload it, package art, all of that stuff, right? Print it. Costs a lot of money. Makes sense. Put out less physical inventory in stores. Or make ordering... Maybe make order. What if we had physical games were an order-only basis? They didn't put physical games in stores unless you paid in advance and ordered it. And then what you could do is sell the game $10 cheaper if you buy digital. Well, the bad thing is if you use Google, you automatically use AI because of Gemini. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're always... Tim the Skyrim fan. I like it. I like it. Dude, I gotta replay Skyrim at some point. I want Elder Scrolls 6 when we get closer to that, but I definitely want to replay Skyrim. But if I hit a dead zone of nothing to do, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, no, AI is hurting a lot of industries, and it's costing companies a lot of money. It's ruining like the Xbox and Sony's chance, because all these data centers are being popped up to support it, and therefore the parts to make the consoles are getting really expensive. I appreciate this conversation, guys. This is actually just a lot of fun. I enjoy just talking with chat once in a while, like, and just really diving into the conversation. Need 5 more. I want you guys' opinion. I know some of you have already heard it, but let me know if you would subscribe to this if this was Game Pass and what it did for you. Because I think Game Pass has gotten too expensive. It's not making the company, the games, company money. The development teams and studios aren't making enough money when their games are on there because they're not selling. What if Game Pass was dropped down to $7.99 a month? Every year close to Elder Scrolls 6, automatically a year later. I just hope it comes out right. It's still at least a couple years away, but Xbox is putting some oomph behind it and telling Bethesda to get going on it. So, and we're getting a new Fallout, which is cool. But yeah, so here's my proposal for Game Pass: $7.99 a month. You get access to 30 games, and they'll rotate, and it's going to be mostly smaller titles and older titles. Games, we'll say 5+ years old, or small indie titles, the Oris, the Hollow Knights, your smaller games. You're not big AAA. Have a couple of your older AAA games in there. You throw in Witcher 3 for a little while, or maybe an Assassin's Creed here, or just some random games, right? And then you rotate them in and out. $7.99 a month. All new games that are first-party exclusives, and any of the big AAAs that will want to put their on there. So you might get a third party. Maybe, what's a good game that would... I'm trying to think. You don't want to do a company that's clearly going to stand on. Like, the next Witcher will sell without it. But... Right, let's just say, well, let's do it this. The next Fable game, right? It's a Xbox exclusive, or an Xbox studio game. It's not an exclusive, it's on PlayStation. So that game will go on Game Pass on day one, past the 30 other titles that would get put on there. Then what will happen is you can get a 2-hour trial of every first-party release and whatever third parties are willing to put it on their platform. You'll probably add 3 or 4 games to there. You get 2 hours to play it, decide if you like it, and if you like it, you can buy the game and get 25% off. This would let you try it before you buy it and not waste your money on something you end up hating, and it would increase sales. It'd also be discounting the games because they are selling it at a lower cost because you have Game Pass. And you can buy as many games that you trial as you want. There's no limit to the 25% discount. You just got to pay the $8 a month. You have the limited access of games. That would be what I would do with Game Pass. Like, I would pay for it. Like for me, if I was able to pay $7.99 a month, try out the new Gears game, and then if I like it, like I'm pretty sure I will, but I don't know that I'll like it. I'll like Gears, let's be honest. And then you turn around and I buy the game and I get 25% off, which recoups my money from that I paid for Game Pass. I gain that basically back. And probably a little bit more, because right? 25% off games are what? Well, just $70, so it would save 80 would save you 20. I'd probably save about $15. So it's about double the price of Game Pass. And then you have access to those other games as well. It was a good idea. I think I would buy that, but not day. Wait, what? I would buy, not day. Okay, I got you. Yeah. It would be better for the company, and it would be for the developers, and everything.
Husband?
That's what I think.
There's a hole.
Because I think we also have to come to that these games have to be developed on the fact that they're not going to sell 5 bajillion copies because there's just too many games to compete with now. Unless you're GTA, which I don't even want GTA.
Me offende?
Yeah. All right, what should we work on next? Let's go ahead and let's go do the Terrible Tyrant, hunt the Skull Tyrant and the Morrow. Let's go do that. By the way, if anyone is new here and enjoying the conversation, the games, which I'm not as focused on today as normal, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. We're working on the path to partner, trying to get to 500 subscribers. And if we do so, I will play Terraria for my first time ever. Do it live on screen. Super excited for that. And let's see here. What are we at? We are currently at a number between a number and another number. 482. So only 18 away from our goal. I think you should go fight the last judge boss so you can explore more. The last judge boss. I mean... Oh, I gotta go up. That's where I have to go to... I need a map. I gotta go up above, like, Yeah. I don't know, I'm just chilling. Have you ever just been in one of those moods where you're just chilling and you're playing the game and you're just... Like, I'm zoned out. I'm just... living and learning. I need a key for that, don't I? Do I need one of the... Do I need that, simple key to go that direction or no? Oh, you know what? We have this now. We can work on those. Hold on. I forgot we can do that. I know what we're gonna do. I just totally sidetracked myself. No, we don't? Okay. Boop. I totally forgot we got this. No key is needed. Okay. Maybe we'll go do that. I feel like that's in an area that I hate going into, but that's fine. But first, we're gonna go over here. You don't want to know how late into my playthrough that I found out that I could do that. I see the lights. A rune depicted the weaveness. Sure. What do I do? Wait. Can't. Aha! Here we go. I thought it teleported down there. I was wrong. Do I like the blasted steps? Not really. If that's the area I'm thinking is, didn't like that area. It was rough. And it's not because I suck at platforming. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet, prisoner, only a traveler and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's past? Where are you their enemy? No, not their enemy, and their prisoner, not through malice. I am Ava, a thing, difficult to describe, a child of Weavers yet not quite their kin. How strange, that description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of Weavers and not, I can detect your Weaver strain, yet you are different from them. And from me, a shifting, blending thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. You see one's nature, Eva? Is it a skill far beyond bugs? One not without cause. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crest, the signifier of a bug's essence and their invincible yoke born through a lifetime? Crest, yes, the old weaver term. A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature it is? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. Sure. Oh, I'm super congested. I'm sorry if it sounds... Evolve the Crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focus needles attacks will become deadlier. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike a mortal's bugs. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me with what power I possess. I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Eva. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return. So what did that actually do for me? Oh, it gave me a different crest. That's what it did. Oh. Okay. But I like the one I have. Oh, my head feels so congested. Ah! I don't know why. Nice. It upgraded your hunter's crest, so the longer you take damage while hitting someone, the more damage you deal.
Friend.
Boss fight! Boss mother!
Friend.
I believe!
Friend. Friend.
No! Fail. Fail. It's fine now. Yeah, it's fine. I wonder if I should make a short of my like Game Pass idea and see like how that goes. It'd be interesting.
Friend.
Rip. Rooney. Oh, you know what part of my problem is? Hold on. We don't have our crest on anymore. Let's put our crest on again so I can get my buff like I want and get my silk back. Whoa! Hey, ugly boy! That's rude. Nope. Ooh. Hello. Oh no, it fell down and I can't get it. That's ah!
Friend.
Okay, here we go. HP you'll have is too high. Let's go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Go. Take them down, y'all. La la la. Awesome. What did I just pick up? I don't even know. I got focused on the enemies. I didn't even see what I picked up. Weave light. Increase soap generation. Cool. We'll take it. Nailed it. Cool. We'll take that. Is there any other reason to come over here? let's go find another one of these things. Because I think we have one in... I marked one somewhere, didn't I? There. So we need to go to... Far Fields. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, so fast travel hype. Do I need like some hot chocolate or something for my throat?
Ada!
That's probably what I'll do post scream. I got some like Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie, like zero sugar, like flavoring syrup, and I put that in hot chocolate. Oh, so good. So good. Well, hello there. Whoa! I don't remember this. Cool. That was dumb. Shouldn't do that. Nice. Nailed it. 50 points. For Gryffindor. Silk Speed Anklets. Experimental anklets of the Weaver make. Draws upon the Weaver's own silk to increase sprinting speed. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Anything else here? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back. Alright, I'm gonna head towards... I don't know. Just kind of still out here winging it. Beep. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, let's go do some exploring. Save it here. Let's go up this way. No! I was hoping that would kill. That did not. Okay, well. Rip. Ugh. Not gonna lie, I might wrap it up here in a little bit. Mike, I'm just congested, man. I feel like I can't talk. Probably a much better way to do this. Really? beast shard. Cool. Nice. Now does that enemy respawn? Or is it just donezo? Kinda hoping it's just donezo. A simple key. No, it does not respawn. Okay, cool. Ooh, hello. Weaver effigy. Carved bone idol. Okay, it's a relic. Cool, we can take that back to Relic Bro. Okay. I don't remember where to go. Well, we'll go talk to Relic Bro.
Ada!
Hey! Okay. Ahoy there! Why you must have dropped off to sleep as soon as I arrived. Certainly the pilgrim's way is exhausting, but a good rest is a reward unto itself. Now isn't this a wondrous place? Golden bells for weary shells. Ha 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 ha. This settlement offers safety now. Little pilgrim, perhaps you should make a home here. You've done well to make it this far, and the roads ahead will be only more dangerous. Oh, dangerous they surely are, but I will gladly tread any path that holds wonders as magnificent as this. I'll be off soon. Once I'm good and rested, beyond the wood lies the final climb, and then at last we shall reach the citadel. Which of us will reach the grand gate first? If it's me, I shall wait for you so we can enter together.
Oh, must get it.
That's fine.
A little slim.
Oh, we're so close. I'm gonna buy this memory locket. Yeah, smell the treasure. Nice. Nailed it.
Yanara.
Hmm. Okay. Um. What did I mark this for? Does anyone remember? Also, should I go do this in Hunter's March? I don't know. Oh, my computer crashed, so used AI to fix it by asking a few questions. That was a good use. I'm using it anyway for Googling. Fair enough. Fair enough, Tim. Tim, have you ever played Terraria? Finding new areas, more stuff to do? Yeah. Alright, let's go do some searching. That seems very counterproductive. Cool. I have once, but on controller and a few times on iPad. It was more fun than controller. Okay. Yeah, that's the goal I'm working towards is partner, and then I'm gonna play Terraria for my first time. So I'm just getting input on how people feel about it. I've heard great things about it, but I feel like I just messed up. got him. Oh, those horrible beastie beasts are gone. Much and many thanks for you, mighty warrior.
Juanita.
It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you were Tip, the courier. Frey, the Bellheart trader, seemed concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carried. She sent you? Bah, she needs to learn a little patience. I've barely been waiting. I am has barely been waiting, but still, is a lucky luck for me you came. Cool. Well, I'm off now. The old grubby grub and the bell will come after me herself if she does not get her goods. Cool. Oh, I hate this area so much. Ow. Hey, cool. Map, bro. Chakra. Greetings, Chakra. It was a welcome surprise to hear you call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master? Pashanka. It is a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn their rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within the lands winds strangely. Winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter though. She can enlighten me when again we meet. Until then, I will continue in her shadow. Thank you. Cool.
Goro Yosuke.
Whoa. Cool. Ooh. Ah. Cool. Are we sure I don't need the simple key? Because it seems like I have to have the simple key for this. I need the simple key. Okay. I thought so. All right, well, let's work on buying one of those. How much money do we need?
Becca.
We need a lot of money. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm feeling congested and I feel like I got gunk on my throat, and it's kind of been a struggle to talk, and I was gonna wrap up here soon anyway. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, and I will be back most likely with this game tomorrow. I might return to Doom because I felt like Doom I wasn't feeling it tonight. But I'm guessing I'm probably gonna return to this game tomorrow night and push towards partner, go collect some rosaries, and then get the simple key, and then progress. And I don't know, we'll just see what happens. Who knows, we might do a bunch of the side quests and just hang out and chat. I've just been enjoying streaming and talking with y'all, so thank y'all so much. If you're new here and have not, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It would mean the world. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers to get monetized, get emotes, all sorts of cool things on the channel. Spread the word, tell your friends, your family. We're only 18 away, and I am so grateful for everyone who's helped me reach this goal, as it's right around the corner. No matter which platform you're on, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, you need to know one thing, and I'll catch you next time.